Hi, and welcome to momsden. My name is Ivona, and today I'm helping you not wipe your raid group while fighting Huntsman Altimor, the second boss in Castle Nathria raid. Bear in mind that this is a super simple and quick guide made mostly for the DPS, so if you're looking for more details on spells, cooldowns, and more advanced strategies, I suggest you dig deeper. But if you're fighting the boss for the first time on either LFR or normal difficulty, this is the place to be. Also, if you're into more super simple WoW guides for classes, specs, mounts, pets, Bargast secrets, and a bunch of other ways to score an easy win in WoW, make sure to press that sub button to not miss out. When it comes to the Huntsman, this boss only has one stage, although it technically feels like 3 since he summons his 3 hounds. What's really cool is that you can hit either the boss or the hounds and you'll still be making progress on the boss since they have a shared health pool and you don't need to nuke the boss and hope for the best. When it comes to Huntsman's abilities, you basically need to worry about a few things, and those are the spread shot, and when you see the boss shooting arrows in a certain direction, you need to spread so less players are hit with it. There's also Sin Seeker, which will mark players with a red arrow, and those need to make sure that there are no other players between him and the boss, because that's an ouch you want to avoid. Also, the arrow that hits the marked player will continue to travel past him, so if you're not marked, do not stand behind the marked player since you'll receive the damage too. Alright, let's talk about the first pet, which is Margore. He has 2 notable abilities you want to remember as a DPS. The most important one for you is the Vicious Lunge, which will mark one of you and a red circle will appear around you. The other players need to make sure they stack with you, preferably around 4 people. The other ability is less important for the DPS and is more of a tank issue, but you should be able to recognize it. It's the Jagged Claws, which causes the tanks to receive stacks of damage and makes them switch tanking. That's pretty much it. Help the marked player by stacking and don't disrupt the tanks. Easy peasy. The second pet is Bargast, and here one of the tanks will be marked with Rip's Soul. There's going to be a soul coming out of that tank, and if you're a healer, you need to heal the bejesus out of it so it goes away, and do not let it get to the boss under any circumstances. If you're a DPS, which I assume you are, there are things you should be more concerned about, which is the pet spawning Shades of Bargast, and they're basically ghost-like ads with some annoying spells that mustn't be cast. It is very important to stop them from casting by using all the crowd control spells and stuns because the Deathly Roar spell is not interruptible and you do not want to allow it. Trust me on that one. During the crowd control stage, they do receive stacks of destabilize, which makes it easier for you to kill them fast, but only do so after you've gotten the green light from your raid leader, which should be around 30 seconds if you do everything right, which is when the ads should have 20 stacks of destabilize. In essence, stun the ghost ads and do not deal damage to them while doing so. That is very important. Once you start killing them, do it quickly and you will be just fine. Finally, there's Hecutis, which is the last pet. All you need to know about him is that there are stacks of crushing stone which get applied to the tanks. This is important for the DPS because the stacks get removed as the pet gets moved around, but removing those stacks creates some AoE damage, so if you're in the melee group, just be aware of that. What's more important for all the DPS people is the Petrifying Howl debuff, and basically you need to take the debuff out of the area where the people are standing, similarly to the Shriekwing's blood puddle thing. Except these puddles are brown, kind of like the floor you're standing on, so be aware of that. Also, the debuff causes you to move slower, so don't try to calculate the time needed to hug the walls, just get out of the raid group straight away as soon as you get the debuff. Once you've killed all the pets, all you need to do is nuke the boss while respecting his own abilities and the boss is down. It may sound overwhelming at first, but hopefully the notes I've made for you will make your life somewhat easier. And that is it for this fight. I hope you found this guide useful, and if you did, make sure to leave it a like and of course click that sub button because more simple boss guides will be coming very soon. Thank you so much for watching and have fun in Castle Nathria. Good luck and bye bye.